Hello, it's me, Lucas Stork, and we're going to be playing more Ratchet and Clank going Commando. Not gonna lie, fam, was not confident about that interview. They started asking me super, albeit fundamental, but nobody talks about them, at least in my specific office, things about code and object-oriented programming. I was able to answer the questions once I got the specific words told to me, but not confident. Not confident in that interview. Better luck next time, I guess, for me. And also, I asked them about what the next interview process is and what they'd recommend going forward. And they're like, we're going to do more technical interviews if you get another interview. And I recommend looking up more terms. And I'm like, yep, gotcha. So I'm going to do that still, even though I don't think they're going to give me another technical interview. But let's see. Do I even remember the 4 pillars of object-oriented programming? There was polymorphism. The words are rattling around in my brain, but they're not popping up like one of the Powerball ping pong balls. They're just like in the cage rattling. It's like I have to win the lottery to be able to get the word right. There was something about being isolated. That's not the right word. It's not the right word. No, it's not the right word. It's when it's the fact that classes hold their specific data in their specific place. Being the attributes and methods. If you don't know coding, that might, though, even those words might go over your head. But let's see. The polymorphism, that one. The third one was and fourth one was ooh. Let's look them up. Four pillars of OOP. Encapsulation. That's the thing. Abstraction and inheritance. I know what all 4 of those things are. I know what they do. Fuck me if I can think of a word for that, especially on the spot. I put myself on the spot and I still didn't do it right. So let's do a little coding lesson here. Oh, what is blue? That water? We seen that before? Well, I know that if I turn around here, right? Yeah, and I go through here, we'll get to the shop that's over that way. I'll take a look at it. I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. But anyway, encapsulation, Jesus, is the process of bundling data, attributes, and methods, functions. I feel like that should be attributes, parentheses, data, and the methods, parentheses, functions. Or whatever. Hello. 8,000, 5,000, 15,000, 1 million, and 8,000. So not very expensive, but they don't upgrade. I think I want any of them. The only one I would consider would be like the Visibomb. Oh. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a pit. I'm glad it wasn't. There's more races over here. Oh my god. But anyway, process of bundling data and methods that operate on that data into a single unit called a class. The fact that classes even exist, that's encapsulation. That works better than what I was doing. Then there's so this promotes hiding and specifically controlling what gets accessed outside of the class. You can have stuff that only works, like the data is only readable within the class, so you would have to have get functions to publicly announce the data. And another point here is that it makes it more organized and easier to maintain, which is really just a vibe. Because, like, you could have a billion classes and you have no idea. You could be like, yeah, I know that that's the ball object and it does ball things. But on our other thing, inheritance, it could be inheriting the 3D object class, and it could be interacting with itself weird, or it could interact with other objects weird. That's a super subjective thing, because you could have an organized system and it still be complicated as crap. I don't know if that makes it easier to maintain. I'm just saying, your strings could be everywhere. I guess organized, sure. Anyway, let's see. They do win me bolts, so I might as well do some of these. Okay, X is to go. That's boost. That's item. There we go. Found it. But yeah. Abstraction is the next thing, and it's basically just you don't have to specifically define things. Objects can be generic. At least as far as I remember the definition being before I read it out here soon. But that's the basic thing about that one. Inheritance, as I mentioned, is classes could be defined based off of previous things defined. So a new class can inherit the properties of a different class when you define it. So let's say you have something defined as person, and it has its the name, date of birth, and all that other stuff. And then you want to create a class called some specific job, right? You would want to have those properties of person in there. So you're like, this is a person, but also has like specific to their job items, like how much money they make, or the function specifically to be able to do whatever that job does, for example. But it's... Would I necessarily say, ah, yes, that is object-oriented programming specific? I guess not, because I've always worked with object-oriented programming, basically. And just how I know a different language, I don't necessarily think about the grammar all the time whenever I talk about it. It interests me, and that's why I've begun learning it. But like, I've had realizations about Polish that I didn't think about, right? There's like words that come from different words that have like a specific etymology, or like the fact that banal, the word exists. We talked about banal or banalne in Polish, and then banal or banal is just an English word that means the same thing. Trivial, right? It's trivial to me, and I don't think about it. Let's go abstraction, hiding complex implementation details and exposing only the essential features of an object to the user. That's not what I said, but I know that that's a thing. Inheritance, that is, yeah, that polymorphism is objects of different classes to be treated as objects of a common type. Interesting. It's a flexibility thing, which, yeah, again, I know exists in object-oriented programming, but it's not like a thing that I think about, because it's just something that happens, which bothers me, because that just means that I was taught it wrong. I was led through that process incorrectly, maybe. Anyway, I'm responding to a message. But yeah, to be fair, the position seemed more like a beginner position. Not beginner, but I guess like more, you could also learn on the job through in this position. But the questions were asked as if that's not the case, which I guess wasn't what I was expecting going into that. Which bothers me, but there's nothing I can do about it. And I don't know, maybe, okay, that was weird. Maybe they will give me more interviews, but like the interviewer said, it was going to be more technical. I'm gonna restart this race. So I'm just not confident, but it does give me some specific things to look up, because not the previous interviews didn't really talk about that, you know. It was more of like a, I hate to say it, vibe thing, because it was mostly just like, how would you theoretically go about something like this? When have you dealt with a problem? Very generic stuff, which, I don't know, I guess they should have been asking more technical things as well, maybe. But I guess the point is that they didn't. And because of that, I wasn't expecting that in my interviews. I did look up interviews, and, you know, they did do that. And I thought I had enough for whatever I signed up for. Maybe not. So maybe I'll look through my like cover letters and stuff again to make sure that I have more lingo in it, I guess. I don't know. I didn't pick it up? Sad. There's no one in front of me, so these machine guns are useless. I should be fine. Yeah, there we go. 2,000 volts. Oh man, I was so focused on the race I didn't even see you, Jackson. I'm sorry. Hi. You know, I didn't think about that. I didn't think about using the greatest new thing that we have available to us, AI. But yeah, it's a good idea. Like, there are applications in which AI is helpful, and there are uses of it that are very much not that. It's like, you can have it help you write something to sound like a specific way, but that's fair. I do not like when they are using it specifically to screen my resume, I guess. Not that it feels like impersonal or anything, but yeah, they're looking for, oh my god, they're looking for keywords, and that's not necessarily going to be how that looks on a resume or cover letter. And people who are lazy and just say whatever they want, they think the employer is looking for, right? Which makes everyone else have to adhere to that, which is whack. Dude, yeah, one of my coworkers was talking about it, surprised that I can like find interviews, and that's the problem. Like, it's either saturated or they're not actually looking for what they want. They're letting the keywords get to them somehow in whatever way they want that to appear in. And it's just difficult because of that. What is down this path? Pain and suffering. Oh, big boost. I think that might be the optimal path. If I get good and can actually race through it. Man, I feel the job hunting so bad. And like 10 years of experience is like a decent amount of experience. I've only got like 5 technically. Yeah, that's fair. I suppose I should use my coworkers and say, hey, do you have any people that I could talk to? Maybe they can hook me up. Oh, right, I wanted to start using this path because it's going to be better in the long run if I get good. But only if I get good. I feel like I should have crashed. Yeah, no. So many conversations happening at the same time, but English finds a way and makes them coincide. I feel like restarting this race, but I also need shortcut practice. Thanks, missile. You're doing nothing. Dang it. Dang it. Well, there we go. Okay, that time I just looked down and wasn't paying attention when I respawned. You just go in this game. Maybe I will just take the main path. That's fair, but it also feels like a shorter path. I'm not sure if it actually is, though. Is this path goes all the way around like this? I feel like that path is longer. I hit a rock and died? I hate this rock. That rock sucks. This is a restart now. That's prime restart. I had enough of that. We'll see how this run of it goes. Oh, yeah, the missile just exploded on the road. That works. Eliminate the competition, am I right? Man, running out of boost. This is where I need to be careful. There we go. I like the AI. What do you mean reconnect controller 1? It was charged, I swear. Well, time to sit on the floor or something, I guess. Hold on. Do I have a longer cable? No, no, I don't. All right. It's either going to be real prime gamer position. I am on the floor. Because like the other option would be to like just take out the PS3 out of where it's currently sitting, set it on a box, and then sit on the couch futon. But no, it's prime gamer hours on the floor. This is what's going on now. Oh my god. Alright, where's my prey? Die. Dang it. I thought I grabbed that item box. I did not. This nerd. Oh, we wish it was a USB-C cable. It's like USB micro B. Because it's like the old PS3 controller cables. Oh my god! The best way I could probably get a longer cable would be to get a regular USB-A, like extension. But like the connector that goes into the controller is USB-B micro, or yeah, USB-B micro, which is just the greatest. And like, I bet it still exists on Amazon and stuff, but like, man, what archaic technology at this point. Don't please, okay. You still explode in the street. Okay, that's fine. Best. Oh, I should be going up there. There's a boost pad that on the right. Oh man. I have a cassette player in my car because I bought some cassettes. And I was like, dang new cars, they don't got no cassette player in the car anymore. I need to get my own. So I just have it hooked up to the aux. Well, I mean, there were Celeste cassettes, because I had to buy those. They're cassettes! No, not a car to match. That would be ridiculous. Just the cassette player. Man, if I bought, like, a car from 2002 just to play cassettes in my car, that's dedication. It's like, I just have to have the authentic Celeste sound of cassettes. Okay, I keep getting into, like, 4th. But my gameplay is so trash that I'm just not getting up to the next echelon. The higher tier gamer. That was the whole race? I thought I had another lap left. Oh no. I just want bolts for my new fancy set of clothes, man. That's all I want. I need that new armor. It's got like carbonite plating or something. Actually, no, that armor's like a lot more expensive. It's like 400,000 bolts. I only need 250 for whatever titanium armor they have or whatever. No, well, I actually grabbed it this time. That's nice. You know, think about it. 2002 Toyota Corolla wasn't that bad of a car. You can go back to 2002. Some of the the 90s cars are also pretty good. I just have to soup it up with like a I feel like that's a lot of people's first car. Definitely. Okay, the accent. I think mine was the 2004 Honda Pilot. That I remember that thing because I just still drove it like whenever I had to go back to my parents for college, from college, I guess. And man, was that thing breaking. It was breaking pretty bad. It should not have been on the road for that much longer. Get on my way. Where is the dude in first? Oh, there they are. No, that was the guy in last. I don't think there is. I think I have to just find all the boosts and make sure that I'm getting them. And avoid the water. I should really avoid the water. Oh, well, that was too tight of a turn. That was not going to be possible. Okay. I think if I start doing this more consistently, that will help a lot. I think I can. Like, there's not a spot on the bottom path there to get here. But if I take this path more often, oh yeah. Hey, that's the answer. That's the path that I need. I found the pathing. Some of these turns are kind of gross, but it's fine. And if someone passes me and my position changes, then I throw a good old Tesla at them. Oh, this is the third lap? Man, this race is actually kind of short. Oh yeah, that was the answer. Look at that. The dude in second isn't even finished yet. I had a whole 8, not 8. 6. I forgot the number for 6. Man, that interview fried my brain. Oh my god. Alright, main canyon, caves open, weapons, turbos available, racers attack Ratchet. Oh no! I don't want to get attacked. Now I'm gonna randomly blow up, and not just them. This is going to be something. Oh, I missed. I need at least the shield. Know who that was? They were going for me. I didn't like that. I'm glad that they went on the other path. I keep thinking I'm going to explode once I run into one of those. Please don't. Fuck. I don't know if I could Mario Kart just race my way through this. I guess in Mario Kart the items are also, like, distributed more evenly than just sometimes. Sick. Second screen priority. Amazing. All streamers strive for such an honor. Please don't. Okay, whatever made them change their mind, I'm glad for it. Actually got that boost. Sick nasty. I can afford skipping that guy. The shield is great. I'm, like, exclusively getting shields from this. Okay, that... Why? Oh my god! I don't know how they missed, but I'm glad that they did. Sick nasty, cool, okay. That was scary. You just see the red reticle of, you're going to die soon. It's like, I think to myself, my fate is sealed. It was another challenge. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I need them both. Father needs a new pair of loafers. Please don't. Attack someone else. Thank you. Well, we're almost there. That's gonna cost me. The lull in speed. I feel it. Was that lap time always like that? I don't remember it. Get out of my way. I genuinely do not remember the lap time ever appearing like that. I might have just been blind and too laser focused. Okay, shield's fine. I'll take it. It boosts me down, so... Please don't. That dude almost messed me up, though. I think I'm getting the hover bike down. Way more than I ever did. Oh my god. I can't throw it backwards either. Why did I try? But I think this is golden. Somehow, I kept getting targeted, but it never went red and never actually fired at me. That's what I call luck. Oh, jeez. Okay. I knocked my ceramic cup into the metal arm of the mic. That's another instance of luck. This didn't shatter. Thank you, ceramic cup. Alright. How many bolts do I have now? The economy is in shambles. Alright, well, I did it. I did all the races. I am the most racer. That's definitely a secret area where something happens. How do I get there? Let's see. I think it's this left path up here. That might be the answer. Oh my god. I like Bo. Alright. And I hope this actually leads me around to where I need to get going. And if not, then I look up where the platinum bolts are, maybe. Does this tell me how many platinum bolts are on this planet? No. No. But it looks like I'm going the right way, at the very least. Please don't swim that far down there. Alright. Okay. Is there just like a path around here? No. No, there wasn't. Ratchet died. It's all my fault. Wait a minute. In the first game, I feel like the things you swing from had a different color than the balls you just drag yourself to. Those were definitely worse. I thought the swing ones were yellow or orange, maybe. Maybe they weren't. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Okay, where's this path? It's gotta be here somewhere. Because it says it is. Down there? No, I think I had already established it wasn't actually down there. And where is it? Down there. Maybe it's up there. I don't know how I'd get down there, but... Don't do that. Ratchet? I don't think this is wall jumpable. No. So... That's not it. Ah, okay. I can grab onto this. Keep going, Ratchet. You're good. Keep going. Okay. I was like, how am I supposed to get there? There's balls. Lucky me. Oh, hello. Would you like to get sheep? No. Sheep. Get sheeped. Get shept. Wish I gave more than like 2 volts. 3, sorry. He just came out of nowhere. We did it. Platinum Bolt achieved. I have no idea how many more there are in this level. And as far as I can tell, I don't see any other secret areas. I might be out of luck. Oh, here's hoping, I guess. Oh, that didn't feel good. Well, I needed to go back to the beginning anyway. Check the ship to see if I got everything. Nope. Where could the other platinum bolt be? That's the question. I don't think platinum bolts are hidden behind challenges, and I did all the races already anyway. It's not like this lady sells anything that I need. Just a funny little ledge. Guess so. Do we just make our way backwards through this and see what happens? Yes, maybe. Ow. Maybe this is an for the sake of time type thing. I don't have as much time as I usually do right now. I'll go through where my most suspicious vibes are. But apart from that, I think I would need to look it up. Huh. That's not how I thought that would go. Maybe I can just make it. Huh. Interesting. That... Is this something we can stop? I think it is. I don't think we got a gadget that can make fire stop. Okay. I'm not seeing anything Platinum Bolt-like. This is the only really suspicious part. And I can't climb up it. Also doesn't say that it is a secret area, so maybe it's not that. Now that looks suspicious. But it's not green. Maybe... Right, the map discovery thing is weird. It, like, discovers in an area. So if you've been nearby the area, it also registers. I think what I'm looking for is right over here. Like... I guess not. That's what it is. That's the suspicious area, but I guess it's not anything. Alright, well... Time for interest of time, then. Ratchet and Clank going Commando bolts. Platinum bolts. What did I need? Where are we? Hold on, I'll Barlow. Okay. Out the ruined machinery route. Okay, that's the one we just got. It's in the race? Hold on. Ow. The thing is just hidden in there? Oh, that's pretty evil. Not gonna lie. Pretty nefarious. Okay, so it's like in the water room. So let's make our way there, I guess. Alright. Is it not in this part? The second part? Hold on. Second fault. Shortly after starting line, past the blue room filled with water. Past the blue room filled with water. Make left. Ah, okay. Got it. Alright. Hey, good level. That's evil. That's a little evil. Just gonna say. A little nefarious. Okay. Megapolis. Definitely has a bolt we haven't had. If I remember correctly, I think it was even a bolt that I've seen, I just couldn't get to yet. Maybe. Look at that whole continent of a city. Ringed. I wonder how many mega cities we have left on Super Earth. I don't think it's a big number. I'd been playing a lot of Helldivers too, so I'm like not too confident with our current dilemma, because we only have 2 super cities left, and it don't look good. Oh right, I forgot I have like the super slam. Lets me get all the boxes. Like in here. Oh, it's just behind this, which we didn't have before, so... Okay, that's easy enough. No, it's not. Never mind. I spoke too soon. Jesus. Nope. Nope. Why is the infiltrator like this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Ah! Oh, so I was like... I just generally don't know where this is gonna go. The Infiltrator. My favorite part of Ratchet and more Clank. God, no. I swear I'm pressing up left, not backward. I thought that my training in Celeste would get me directions better, but no, I'm still shit at directions. Up left, please. Up, down, left, down, no, down. There we go. It's not a platinum bolt. Sure, it's now type. It's not a platinum bolt though. That's because I'm on the wrong section. Okay. I have to go move this box. How do I do that again? Out of my way. Oh. If I just move it here. That should open it. No. But that's it. It's where I want to be. Oh wait, do I move the other box and then drop this box on top of that one? Is that what I gotta do? The amount of puzzle solving in this game. Moves a lot slower with this one box. At least it feels like that. I don't... I think that's right. I hope it's right. There's no shadow to tell me whether or not I'm wrong. That worked. It sure did. Sick. We did it. Platinum bolt more. There's... Isn't there also a cellar on this planet? I think there was, so... I'm gonna try to get hooked up with some totally legit parts for my weapons. Ow. I think the faster way would have been to die at some point, but that feels bad. Oh, okay, thank you for having ladder. I don't know what I'd do without ladder. Probably die. Yep, I was right. What you got for me? We got acid mod, shock mod, lock-on mod, acid mod, lock-on mod, acid mod, lock-on, acid mod. Acid. Well, I got 10. Anything that costs 1? Might as well. All right.
This weapon has a lock-on mod. Hold both L2 and R2 to lock on to enemies.
Have I... Did I ever... get that tutorial before? I don't remember that. So I just like... How do I lock on? How does this lock on happen? Where are the enemies? Lock on! It didn't work. Press L2 and R2 to lock on enemies. But didn't? Triangle. Are the reticles for everything different? Well, don't have to spend my time in Megapolis anymore. Let's see if I what? Oh, I remember what I found in the ship. It wasn't a platinum bolt. It was the container of nanotech. And the platinum bolt is a prize for racing through 50 rings and not missing a single one. Time for Superman 64. Okay. We're just gonna take this one slow. There are 50 of these things, and I can't miss a single one. At least I hope that the guy in the ship doesn't just tell me, alright, you're too far away. Time for you to stop. Just gonna take my time. I'm gonna take my time. Well, gotta at least know the course, right? I missed that one? Feels strange. That one I feel like I flew through. I've flown through other ones before. Okay. Somehow I got that one. I don't think I did. Yeah. So I have to boost a little bit. Otherwise, I'll straight up lose the race. Fuck. Alright. Who's ready for, I race through rings for the rest of my life? I mean, I eventually got hoverbike down. So, like, I've got to be able to get this down, right? gonna hope that that Joker's pretty far behind us and not like, dang it. Only missed 2. I think I missed the 2 that I missed last time at that point. Dang it. Well, that's fine. Oh, God. Gotta say, something about today makes these rings a lot better. I won the race. Still gotta do it without fucking barrel rolled away from the first ring. Alright. Now I gotta get through all the rings. Not miss a single one. And still win the race, because I don't think I can cross the final ring without beating the race. I missed that one? Okay. This is all for the platinum bolts, baby. Oh, God. Okay. That was fine. I am so locked in. Fuck. I gotta say things, and then they just don't happen. I'm locked in. Misses the ring, the next ring. Gotta love my style of comedy, clearly. Alright. I wish I could shoot the guy down, so he wouldn't bother me. Well, that's definitely not how to do that. But there's a whole... That asteroid just being able to do whatever the hell it wants? Awful. Why does that exist? It, like, went in between me and my ring. I can't fit the ring if I can't go ring fit, you know? I went too far up. Oh my god. My reticle is within the ring. I got this. Also, I feel like he's faster this time, which is just fine. Okay, I know this next ring is gonna be...
Oh no!
I like how indestructible the hover bike is, and then how definitely destructible this spaceship is. Like, sure, I ran into some stuff as a hover bike and instantly died. Those are like really head-on collisions, mostly. But some of them felt like I could bounce off of. Not this thing. No bouncing in space. You heard it here first, folks. There's no, absolutely nope. That should have killed me. Right? Oh. I was too dumbfounded. Will not question that. That's a win. Glad that the spaceship reorientates you automatically. I am overcorrecting at this point on some things. And it's not the greatest, but we are living the dream. Okay. Okay. We are... Ooh. Okay. My God. I got nervous and oversteered. Shake out the nerves. At least this is gonna get me some bolts, I guess. It's diminishing returns. That's unfortunate. Okay, stop overcorrecting. The jerks must be minimal. Okay. Back on it. We're getting there. All right. Got this. We got this. Not yet so cocky. Big deep breaths. Dang it. Right. Well, this is the life we live. The life of the race. And at some point, I feel like I could have called myself good at rate. I missed that one? That's... I feel like I've gotten that one before on that scant of a hit. But alright. Okay. I will say I'm kind of dreading the other spaceship races, because I also remember not being the greatest at the last one I tried. Yeah, that was okay. I don't know where that oversteer came from, but we'll regret our decisions some other time. I feel like there was no way I would miss that one. hit that asteroid. Does not need to exist right there. Okay. Make sure not to miss. I feel like there are times where I definitely miss these things and I hit them, and other times where it's the opposite. And I just can't figure out what the threshold is. Yeah, I felt that was bad. I wonder how much of Celeste speedrun arc is going to be like this. Or just doing the same thing over and over again. Because, like, there's going to be speedrun days where I do a whole run, and then there's going to be days where I just, like, practice a thing. Just on stream. I feel like it's going to be a lot of this. So buckle up, everybody. This is like sort of riveting excitement that comes to you on Lucas Storka channel. Only on Lucas Storka channel. Well, with me anyway. I bet there's some other people who do the same thing. Maybe I have to, like... That's not the button I wanted. I think it's the right trigger and stuff. That let me reset my pitch and yaw. No, pitch is the wrong word. Pitch is the forward angle. Yaw. I think I'm thinking about roll and yaw. Center it on my screen. And that might get my turns better. I somehow kept it pretty level throughout that. Don't know how I did it. I missed that? Oh my god, why? How much time do I have left? A few more tries of this. And then if I don't do it here, we'll get back into it not tomorrow. What am I talking about? Wednesday. Alrighty. I'm mostly worried about the dude passing me and then not being able to catch up. Because that would also throw off my perfect run. Be a precise instrument. I did not miss that. Guess what I'm getting more confident in. Will it toss me up in the worst way possible? Probably at some point. Okay. Miss this guy. That would be bad. Okay. Level up, please. Dang it. I missed it, but I flew right through it. Oh boy, these rings. Okay. What I will say is I think the flying here is much better than wing cap. But to be fair, I don't think I'm playing the worst Mario 64. I watched a video where some dudes got together, did like one of them 1v for speedrunner versus regular casual chaps. And man, were those casual chaps kind of really bad at Mario 64. Not even like comparatively to the speedrunner. I think one of them just didn't know where anything was. And at least I have the added benefit of knowing more or less where everything is in Mario 64. But man, do I just not get the movement. Something about the movement just doesn't click with me. Come on. Oh yeah, no, I definitely missed that one. I just swam right under it. I wonder if... I'm not going to try, but I wonder if the D-pad would help at all. I'm not going to talk about... I shouldn't even have tried mentioning it. And why did I say that I wanted to get all the planet bolts? Probably because I didn't think it was going to be something like this. Did I look up at some point that the Platinum Bolt was the prize? Probably did. I feel like that was something I would have done. I think I do much prefer Platinum Bolts being hidden, even though it's mean, like in the race. Rather than a skill check. Because that's what they were in the first game. Okay, one of them I feel like arguably was a skill check like this. That was the Visibomb one. But even then, I feel like this is more of a skill check than that. Because it's a little bit... It's a lot more stricter than the Visibomb one. Fly through these 50 small rings. Because, like, the Visibomb was going through a big old thing like this. The only problem was that the Visibomb had a lot of inertia. So, like, getting the, what's it called? Getting the angles right were harder on that one. That was just more of a difficulty on the controls rather than a skill issue. I mean, it kind of technically was still, but... I won't put on that. Okay, though. The game did. Oh, that threw me off. I shouldn't have done it there. Well, let's make sure I can still make it through the other rings. Oh, that's my alarm. Yep. I'll get the money for it at least. Alright, well... last try for today, I guess? Depending on how it feels. So I have to get going. I felt like that was going to be the case. Felt decent. I was going to miss one of the turning rings. Man. Why is this like this? Fine. Okay, well, I know it was a shorter stream than usual, but that's the way it be. So, let's get to the title screen. Do some end of stream times while I still sit on the floor. Surprisingly comfortable down here, to be honest. I don't get to sprawl out my legs like this very often when I'm sitting. And the problem of, like, sitting in a bed and doing this is that the bed could be too soft, so you can't exactly do what you want. It's like you sink one particular way than the other. At least that's my experience. Maybe I just needed to get a firmer bed wherever I do have. Oh god, that's a weird. Legs did kind of fall asleep though. It's fine. Maybe I just sat on my butt wrong, and some nerve ending just got weirded out. I like how Ratchet looks at it like, ah man, I just died. And when he gets into the limo, it's like, ah, well, that's unfortunate. Guess I'll stop playing for today. Anyway, Monday Celeste, Tuesday is Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, Wednesday and Friday is Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, and Thursday is Mario 64. Super Mario 64, even. I think I'm getting better at that movement. And we do have a run of Ratchet and Clank flying through rings. At least in this instance. Because there's 2 more of them at least. Flying through the rings, good. It's just one off. And it was one I feel like I shouldn't have missed. So we're gonna get it. I wish it wasn't a when question though, because it feels like it could be a very long when. But if I've learned anything from Celeste, I suppose that I'll get it eventually, right? At some point it'll just click and it'll be a lot easier. Having to go back through some of the Celeste levels, though, does surprise me in how much easier it is, I guess. Because, like, even though I hadn't, like, for example, B level, B Berserk, I had to go through a decent portion of the level again to get the strawberry that I missed. And it felt surprisingly easy to get back to that point. I think, like, an hour had gone by, and then 30 minutes was, or less, was how long it took me to get back to that point. Which was just fun, I guess. It's a good, like, observation of skill, I guess. Okay, then that reaction looks more like what I would expect, you know? It's like, I fell down. Guess I have to go. But I got into limo, the continuation of the level. I I'll stop playing then. Ratchet is just something against limos. Anyway, thanks for watching the racing episode. We did a lot of racing today. A lot of racing. You might think about it, and I might do racing again in the future, just as a complete game. I don't know how I'll do it, because I'm pretty sure the Hot Wheels games have copyrighted music. But I'll find a way. That's just the way it has to be. So, without further ado, I already said thank you for watching. I've been Lucas Storka, this has been Ratchet and Clank Going Commando, and I'll see y'all later.